Hey, welcome back to the channel. So today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the rule of the major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major rule.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the major, minor rule all using the bottom three strings. Now the reason why I'm going to do that will be self-explanatory down the line, but we're going to choose the B string as the root note, i.e. your first note. Remember, when you're constructing a chord, it's root, third, fifth, and then anything else on top of it, a seventh or a ninth or whatever, is a bit of garnish on top. So most common chords uses root, third, fifth. So we'll start with your C chord. So if your C chord is your first chord, that would be a major. So your major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major, finishing on the C because it's an octave apart. Oops, sorry, windy pops.
With that right hand, okay? Just nice and relaxed down the middle, no problem.
So if C is the first one, the major, obviously the next chord will be the D. So it'll be a D minor if it follows the rule. So C major, D minor. So going up, then will be an E. So that's an E minor. Then F, be an F, obviously, F major. Then a G, G major. A minor, and then this is the chord that throws a lot of people off. Now the seventh chord, you have to flatten the fifth, because in the scale of C, just the way the notes fall, that fifth is actually a fourth. Reason being, so I can show you here, if I did fifths, like a C fifth, if I was to do a B fifth, the fifth note here wouldn't fit within the scale of C because it's actually an F sharp. So we have to flatten to make that an F. So many people don't use that chord because of that. It just gives it an uneasy sound. Now most people, I tend to do this as well, I use it as a bass note. So if I do a B chord in the key of C, all I'm doing is changing the bass note, for example. Instead of going, just doesn't belong. So we'll start at the bottom, so let's do the C. The reason why I'm using this finger here will be, this finger here will be self-explanatory. So again, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. Now remember that B has a flattened, so that's the only shape you're going to do different. And then C. So on that B string, the second string from the bottom, as long as you learn all the notes on that string, you'll be able to play these scales. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, A. So get your head around that, the notes on that string, and it'll just make life so much easier going forward. So a quick one again, so major, minor, quick one again, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor with a flattened fifth, and then major again. So just knowing those, you'll be able to play. So if I'm playing the chords C, G, F, if two guitarists was playing the same chords, it might sound okay, but to broaden that harmonic spectrum, that wavelength, you would go a register higher. So if I was to play C, G and F again, just gives you a little bit more to play with, if you understand. Also, it'll help with your soloing as well. So if you're playing over C, G, and F, you can start your solo off using the pentatonic scale key of C. Because you just know those bottom three strings. Get used to those. It makes life so much easier going forward. So one last time. Got your C, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor. Remember, B minor with flat and fifth, and then back on your C again. So if you're not confident with that shape of your fingers, if you remember when you're first learning guitar and you're learning chords, when you learn a D, we're a D major shape, you know that's a D major shape, right? So, and you know that's a D minor shape. Now that shape is the same all the way through, so on the bottom 3 strings, by the way. So that D major shape is always going to be a major depending on that B string note. So that's a D major shape. So E major, F major, and so on. Again, if that's a D minor shape, remember it's the note of the B string, then obviously that's going to be E minor, G minor, and so on. But for the key of C, it follows the rule major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major. So I hope that helped. If you need anything more, a bit more specific, give me an email. It's in my about section, but I always put it in my description section. So as always, stay foolish and reckon.